Is love not enough? Like it must be.
Moving forward with the Decker team. Moving forward together with the Decker team.
This is Ken Decker.
And I'm Yetta Decker.
And we're excited to be with you with another episode of the Life's Inside Track, where we share techniques, thoughts, tools that we all need. You, I, everyone, to turn our house to home and where our families thrive and we live the best life possible.
When I give them love, it should be enough. It's all it should take, right?
Well, there's a song about that. All I need is love.
Exactly. So
It's
I don't
not true.
understand what the problem is.
It's not true.
What are we going to learn in this episode?
We're going to learn that respect is important
Two,
to a man, mostly, but not 100%.
I don't like being disrespected.
No, you
We're
don't
gonna
want to be
get started
disrespected,
right
but
now.
you want to be loved first.
I do. So we're going to chat about love and respect. And I think that song and many others sing about love. There is the RESPCET
Yeah.
song about respect.
I can't
There-
get no. Other than
Satisfaction.
satisfaction. Oh, well, you know.
Satisfaction
That's my
is,
music repertoire. It's a good thing I'm a real estate agent, not a musician.
it's a very good thing. He's got lots of strategies for real estate, not so many for the song to choose. But there is a respect song. And yet the fact that we can say there is a respect song and we try and come up with a second one and we get a satisfaction song,
Because respect is satisfying to me.
I get that. And yet if we were starting to sing love songs, I bet every single human could come up with 10 or 15 or 20 or 30. The litany, if you were given an opportunity, would just flow with love songs because we are told that all you need is love. And I think for women, and we're going to do some generalization here. So right now, don't turn off the radio. Don't say, what are you two doing? How dare you generalize? It's not that I don't desire respect, and it's not that Ken doesn't desire love. And generally, men and women function a little differently in this area. And I tend to find it easier, more natural, more simple to simply show love. Nurturing, loving kindness is easier because I didn't grow up being told what it looked like to respect someone in the same way that I was raised to love someone.
Yeah. And I think you'll see that in children. And if you have children, you'll notice.
Or maybe
And
you
if
were
you were
a child,
one, yeah.
right?
And so let's say the playground, you accidentally hurt somebody. A boy will typically, when told to say sorry,
When told,
will usually not make eye contact. They'll be looking down. They'll kick in the sand. They'll say they're sorry. And typically, if it's two boys, they'll be like, they might even have gone to fisticuffs, but they'll be best friends after. And for ladies, typically, they want to make eye contact. They want to get
Look
in
at
your
me,
face. They
baby.
want to
Look
get
at
in
me.
your craw, so to speak. And they
even
want to.
the things that you call it, it's
Well-
just being connected. So the
Yeah.
language and the association to it is actually different, generally
Yeah.
speaking.
But you go to a little bistro and you see two men. They're not typical.
They're not sitting eyeball to eyeball,
No,
staring
they're
into
probably
each
sitting
other's
side
eyes.
to side at the bar or at the bistro bar or whatever, or they're looking outside. They're not typically going to be at a little round table looking in each other's eyes.
Right. Whereas women would tend to. So, and that's respect and love. It's not that love is face to face and respect is side by side, but there is an element of that we want for different things, and different things are just more natural for us.
And when we don't get what we want, that's when the cart goes off the rails.
Right.
Because when I don't act loving to you,
Has that ever happened?
it happens, and it has happened may happen again. That's not my intention, but it can happen.
Did it
I
happen
don't
today?
No.
Well, we could have
I'm
a-
living in denial, but it's okay. When I act unloving towards you in my actions, my thoughts, my words or lack thereof words,
Right.
that can feel unloving. And
Mhm.
sometimes you will act disrespectful in return.
Right. And I think a lot of the confusion comes from, because when I first heard this teaching about almost 30 years ago now, I was like very confused. I thought, I love you and I love you pretty darn good. So I don't know what the problem is here.
Mm.
And yet there was a significant problem, because when I do a loving thing, it doesn't necessarily feel respectful.
Right. Yes. And the man just craves respect. Typically, if he goes to work, he gets respect by his peers. And if two men are fighting, they will walk away out of respect. Because if they go face to face, they may fight.
Right.
And
The energy gets hot.
yeah, and with a woman, if two women have a fight, they want to get face to face and solve it, and one of them will chase
Or
the
heart
other.
to heart.
Heart to heart.
Like, there's even been times where somebody said, we have a tough conversation to be had. I don't want to have it on the phone. I don't want to have it on Zoom. I don't want to have it online. We live close enough. Let's get together and have this conversation heart to heart in the same room.
Yeah. And so when a husband and wife or a couple fight, sometimes the man needs to withdraw out of respect, but to the woman that feels unloving.
It does.
And the woman will chase sometimes the man
Yeah.
when he retreats, and that feels disrespectful.
And even in work, like, this isn't just a love relationship conversation. We have lots of clients that we work with, both at Double Decker and at Decker Team and at Solid Rock. And even in a professional situation, a woman would be more inclined to want to solve the issue and do the loving thing. And her male counterpart would be more inclined to do the respectful thing and separate so that we can talk through this in a calm fashion with not so much emotion maybe attached.
And I remember a long time ago when the kids were small and I didn't have a hold of my understanding of respect, and I just wanted respect from children. And I would get angry
And you
because I would
demanded it.
demand respect,
Yeah.
positional respect. And so we're going to, this is an interesting topic. It can get real deep.
This is not a one and done. This is let's kind of expose the challenge. And then over the course of the next weeks and months and even years, we'll continue, because this is a conversation we've been having for 30 years. So we're probably not going to wrap it in 10 minutes. And so respect, not that women do not need respect and not that men do not need love. It's just one comes more naturally to women and one comes more naturally to men as a whole conversation.
Yep, as a generality for
Yeah.
sure. And you know what? Respect. It is the true foundation of genuine harmony.
We're excited to be moving forward together with you in life and in business.
Moving forward with the Decker team.